Alright, welcome back to this next video on channel breakouts. This is Justin Bennett, and in the last video we talked about how to identify channels, and in this particular video we're now going to look at how to enter the market. And before we do that though, let's talk about what actually signals a break of a channel. Okay, now if I zoom in here, we can see that the market had respected support and resistance here for some time. Now if we look here, we can see clearly that the market started to break down within this area. Okay, but the question comes up as to which candle actually broke support. Now if we look at this particular candle, we can see that support was still holding. On this candle though, we had a close below support. Now this was actually the end of the week here, and you can see on the very next candle, which was the start of the new week, we actually got a gap down. So the market closed up here and it opened down here. Now as soon as you saw this bar close, this next bar close, we now have a definite break of channel support. Okay, so there's two ways to enter the market here. The first school of thought is that we enter short on a break of this channel. So we would basically enter as soon as this 4-hour bar closed. Okay, so we would sell here. Now in this case that wouldn't be a bad option because we're still fairly close to this level up here. Remember with the wedge breakouts, I said that if the bar closes somewhere close to this area, then it's okay because our risk to reward ratio isn't going to be compromised. Now if this bar closed down here, we would certainly want to wait for a retrace. Okay, but because this bar is so close to this level, it would be okay to enter short here. Alright, so let's take a look at the next option that we have, and that option is going to be to enter short right here. Alright, now what this represents is this level was previously acting as support back here. And according to technical analysis, as soon as this level broke on this close right here, when the market came back up and retested, this level now becomes resistance. Okay, so this is resistance. And what we could do is enter short on a retest of this level. Okay, so we would look to sell that retest. Now there's obviously a major disadvantage to waiting though, and that is that the market's not always going to retest this level. Okay, so the market could have broken here and just moved sideways and then broken lower. Okay, so again, this is option number one, is just to sell on a break below support. So as soon as this bar closed, we would look to sell. The second option, option number two, is going to be to sell on a retest as new resistance. Okay, so those are the two options that you have, and join me in the next video. We're going to talk about how to control your risk.